Prepare yourself for a spine-tingling 3D tale of terror. The master of adventure is now the master of suspense. From the creator of the King's Quest series, Roberta Williams brings you The Colonel's Bequest, Sierra's new murder mystery adventure. Welcome to Blood Bayou. The Roaring Twenties are well underway, and you, as Laura Bow, young college journalist, have been invited to an elegant evening of wine, dinner, and murder. Residing within this splendid southern plantation is an assortment of rather odd characters. One of them has a rather unnerving habit. Who is the killer? Is it Jeeves, the solemn butler? Gertrude, the greedy widow?
If you don't watch your P's and Q's, I am going to tell him all about it.
Or perhaps the eccentric Colonel Dijon himself.
Well, I was quite a blast in my younger days.
Oh, la la, I can tell, Henri, I can tell.
Only the shadow knows. But by using clues and deductive reasoning, you might solve this bizarre mystery and avoid being the next victim of the Colonel's Bequest.
Hello, happy Saturday, everyone. Oh, hope everybody's having a good day. Today, we're playing The Colonel's Bequest, the first Lorabo mystery. Once again, I'm putting off Manhunter 2, San Francisco, in favor of funner stuff. I'll get to it next week, though, I think, for sure. You know, maybe. But, yeah. But we're gonna jump into another, not quite, didn't quite become a franchise. There were two mystery games starring the character of Laura Bow. This was the first one. And this game was released, in 1989. Came out for the Amiga, Atari ST, and MS-DOS. The version we are, of course, playing. This game is more or less a spiritual successor to Mystery House, which was Sierra's first game. It came out in 1980. That was the game that kind of it was Roberta Williams' first game. That's the first game she designed. It's the game that kind of like put the company on the map, and you know. Kind of, it was the first, graphical adventure game. And by graphics, let me show you what I'm talking about. That was Mystery House right there. That's what Mystery House looked like. So, sort of the same plot you're going to see here, which is that you are in a house with a bunch of people. They start getting murdered, and you're running around looking for clues, trying to figure out, like, well, what's going on here? Who's doing all this murdering? And this is a little bit more advanced. It's another Sierra Creative Interpreter game. It's 16-color EGA graphics, typing parser interface, all that good stuff that you've been used to for the last few weeks, or a few weeks of this series. The last few games that I've done. We're definitely knee-deep in that SCI era. And, yeah, this is sort of, I think, well, you could maybe argue Leisure Suit Larry 3, but I think, or maybe even Space Quest 3, but Visually, I think this is the game where this era really hit its stride. You'll notice a lot of the backgrounds and some of the effects, a lot of the dithering. It just looks really beautiful. And this is the work largely of a Sierra artist named Douglas Herring, I think he was probably like the best Sierra artist of the time. And you know, this game, the background and stuff really pop, right? Like it's a nice looking game for its time. Now, this game you see everywhere. You know, it's Roberta Williams, Lorbo, Colonel's Bequest, right? And Roberta Williams, she came up with the concept and she co-wrote it, but the bulk of the design was actually done by a woman named Jacqueline Austin, who she's a novelist, a screenwriter, a Pulitzer Prize nominee for nonfiction. So she's been doing a lot of writing for a very long time. I think, well, certainly up until recently, at least, the Colonel's Bequest is the only game she was involved in. And I think her company has done like some mobile games recently, but this is like sort of her big game. She has a media production company based in Santa Monica, California. It's called Siberia Media, and she's worked with all kinds of big clients like Microsoft and Amazon. But yeah, Roberta Williams does not. The full credit should not go to her, because Jacqueline Austin was the main designer for this game. That's probably, I don't know, I feel like that's like a little known fact, except for Sierra diehard. You just assume it's a Roberta Williams game, but that's only part true. So I'm just gonna jump in here and show you what we're doing. Let's see, where is my game launcher? There it is. All right. So here we go. Of course, we're doing nice MT32, or a rolling MT32 soundtrack here. Adjust my window. And the first thing you're greeted with in this game right there is this spooky logo, which turns into a copy protection screen. Now, so using your magnifying glass in the back of the map and closing your Colonel's Bequest box, please identify the following fingerprint. And that, where's my PDF? There it is. So the game came with this little fold-out document, and it's hard to see right here, but there are fingerprints of each of the characters in the game embedded in there. And there's also like a map here, right? I'll show you a better version of that later. But, whoops. Oh my god, I can't find my mouse cursor. Hold on, I'm going to show you that. And it came with this, which is a little magnifying glass, like reader thing, that let you look around and find the fingerprint that matched the one on the screen. Oh, and thank you for your sub, Turkey Leg. I appreciate it. So you would have to look through and be like, which one matches this? Fortunately, I can just hit enter. The curtain is about to go up. Please be seated. And this is this game is sort of structured like a stage production. You'll see. Well, I'll just show you the intro and you'll see. All right. Have you previously attended a performance of the Colonel's Bequest? Haha, this let me play out my detective fantasies. Well, hey, you know, when I was young, I was a big fan of, like, Encyclopedia Brown, and I watched a lot of, like, Dragnet on Nick at Night. So this whole thing, yeah, there's a whole kind of like play, like stage production element to it. So we'll hit no here so you can see the intro and get the setup. I did not have a deerstalker hat, no, and that is not a Sherlock Holmes thing. That was invented by the movies. That is not part of the books, the stories. So here we have this will. Uh-oh, but now there's a sword in the will, and blood is dripping onto the logo, and you know what that's gonna mean. It's gonna mean puzzles and annoying deaths. Well, Colonel Dijon, yeah, you'll see, God, it's overpowering. There are some funny character names all throughout this game. I love the soundtrack. So you got Colonel Henry Dijon. All his people. And this takes place in the 1920s, so there's like a roaring 20s kind of vibe to all of it, okay? There's our cast of shifty characters. No, I have no pipe, I have no deerstalker, none of that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, 1925, Tulane University, New Orleans, Louisiana. That is our heroine, Laura Bow. Where are Laura Bow's curls? Well, we're not in the area where we can really define those very well yet, graphically. She just has like a little bob. Hey Laura, want to come with me this weekend to my Uncle Henry's estate? He's having a family reunion of some sort. You can keep me company. I don't know. I have studying to do. Oh, come on, it'll be a scream. It's such a creepy old place. You might find it interesting. Okay, count me in. Well, she didn't take much convincing. And two nights later, we're being rowed to the island by the boatman. Hope they gave him his coins for safe passage. 1 coin each, right? Has Jacqueline Austin's name come up in the credits yet? I wasn't even paying attention because I was reading. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Creative designer Jacqueline Austin. That's how they credit her. Oh, look, somebody's all the way from SFO. Look at that box. All right, he crashes right in. We're here, Laura. Oh, wow. Nothing creepy about this. Well, what do you think? I think we're all gonna die. Yeah, what an inviting home. Yeah, wait till you meet the family. Yeah. So here we go. Misty Acres. Of course, there's always my way. Yes. Chief, don't you remember me? I'm Lillian. Oh, yes. Everyone else house has already arrived. They're just sitting down for dinner. Please come in and join them. Yeah, there's all kinds of characters here in this game to voice. You heard some of those funny voices in the video during dinner. I'm glad you're all here. I'm sure you're wondering why I sent for you. As you know, I'm a very wealthy man. I've invested my money wisely and I put away almost every dime. However, my end is near and I have decided to bequeath my million to each of you sitting at the table. Except, of course, Lillian's friend Laura. You don't get squat, girl. Anyway, as I've said, you're inheriting my money, and you inherit equally when I go. If any of you should die before I do, well, and your share will be distributed equally to the surviving parties. It's a good thing we're here on this remote island when I tell you this. Oh, I'm tired, baby. Help me back to my room. Good night, everybody. Can you believe that? The old coat. I'm surprised he didn't try to take it with him. He's such an old skinflint. I don't think you deserve any money. Oh, here we go. Speak for yourself. How much do you think he's got? Well, I know what I'm going to do with my share. Your share, I bet the old codger outlives you. I wonder how sick he is. Oh, God, do you think he's gonna go soon? I've had enough of this. Laura and I will retire to our room now. Laura, can you imagine Laura just sitting here being like, oh, this is really awkward. Can we go, please? So here we are, Act 1. And I think the clock will just sit here and ding if I let it, so I'm not gonna make you listen to all that. This is the guest room you share with Lillian. Though a bit tired looking, it seems comfortable enough. Laura, dear, please excuse me. I'm going to go freshen up in the bathroom. Why don't you explore the estate a bit? Okay, well. Now, something doesn't feel right. Everybody's acting too strange, even Lillian. What would Daddy do in a situation like this? Honey, if things don't feel right, they probably aren't. Observe the situation closely, yet be unintrusive. Explore your surroundings quietly and carefully. Try to question the others without raising suspicion. Notice small details. Take lots of notes, and above all, be careful. Since you never go anywhere without your trusty notebook and pencil, you go to your suitcase, open it, and remove those two items. Yes, your father is right. Observing the situation and taking notes would be a good idea. So, let's see. Got my move speed up all good. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to make this save immediately. Now, this is a funny little game. It's structured in a way, there are 8 acts, and each act is progressed by witnessing certain events in the game, and that clock will move, 15-minute increments, and when you reach a new hour, a new act starts. So you're kind of just wandering around trying to figure out, like, well, gee, what's going on here? And you'll see there's no point system, right? There's nothing here, right? So you're like, oh, that's weird. That's very unseer-like. But this is not true. There are points that are being tracked secretly, and you do not get to see them until the end. When that little advice is like, oh, take notes, write everything down, This should be taken very literally. Oh, here's a map of the estate. Because the game came with this little notebook with paper to write stuff. Like, this came in the box. This little pad of paper. Oh, and here's the manual, actually, if you want to get a look at that. Look at that, creative designer Jacqueline Austin. All right. So there's all this stuff. Yeah. But yeah, you got to use that notebook or, a piece of paper, whatever, and take some notes. So I should mention, here's my box. I have this game. I'm not going to open it because, as you can see, this box, it's got some wear. It's actually kind of falling apart here. So I have to be very careful with it. But that's my game. I've got all that stuff in the box, but I'm showing it to you here. So there are a lot of little details that you have to be really, really diligent in order to suss out. I'm actually going to restore a game here because that I don't want that to happen yet. So everything works on a timer. These characters are moving around and doing stuff, and your job is to sort of figure out their secrets and figure out what's going on. It's an interesting. It's different from the typical Sierra structure. It's interesting. You can actually, there's this great playthrough on YouTube where this guy just obliviously wanders around through the house and keeps triggering time events and not learning anything. So it's just like, so you can be just like the biggest idiot in the world and screw everything up and be like, I don't know about anything. I'm confused. I don't know what happened. But I'm not. You can look that up. But I will. It's called like Laura Bow, World's Greatest Detective, or something like that. But there's a lot of stuff you can find here, and a lot of little things you can miss. And at the end, it's got like this sleuthometer, and it'll tell you like, oh, you missed this, you missed that. Okay, so let me think. Is there anything else to tell you before I start here? Well, we'll get to it. As far as Dead Man Walking puzzles, not really. No, there aren't any. There's a situation at the end where there's a good and a bad ending, and you have to be quick to get the good ending. I'm going to show you both. I'm planning to show you both endings. So let's restore this game and get to it. Okay, here we go. And the nice thing, this is the message it gave me when it first loaded this room. One of the nice little conveniences of this game, is that it actually, the first time you walk into a screen, it gives you the look description of the room. Okay, it looks as if this might have been a nursery at one time. Now it has been converted into a makeshift guest room with Ethel as its current guest. Okay, and I'll look at these guys. There's Ethel. Ethel's a stylishly dressed, overly made-up older woman. Many years of hard drinking have taken their toll on her, as her face is puffy and red, and her skin has wrinkled prematurely. She always seems to have a drink in her hand. You've never met her before, but Ethel is your friend Lillian's mother. So, old alcoholic, right? I want everybody who's watching this here on Twitch, who doesn't know what's going on in this game, I want you... feel free to openly speculate as you learn things in the channel about what's going on and kind of who you think is the killer and like what the motives are. I'm curious how this plays out for you if you don't know who did it. Okay. So let's see. Look at this. What's this dollhouse? That's a wonderful old dollhouse, but you'd better leave it alone. All right. Where's Lillian, Laura? I'd like to speak with her. She went to freshen up in the bathroom. She'll be right back. My nephew tried to pass himself off as a gentleman. He's nothing but a worthless gambler, womanizer. So you can ask characters about other characters, and there's all kinds of things they'll say. I'm not going to do that with everything and everyone. So there's a lot of dialogue in this game where you can just learn little weird things. About these characters. This is the back upstairs hallway of the mansion. A modern bathroom has been installed in this old house. Hi, Laura. I'm feeling better now. That ride through the bayou had me plumb frazzled. If you need to freshen up too, I'll be done in just a bit. Let's see. Your friend, Lillian Prune. And we should, I should say, some of the names. Obviously, Colonel Dijon is a play on Colonel Mustard, right, from Clue. I would argue that the Prune family, Lillian and Ethel Prune, is, probably just, a reference to, Professor Plum. Same kind of difference. Your friend Lillian Prune is a rebellious flapper. Like you, she is 20 years old, but unlike you, she has been known to hang out in speakeasies, smoke, and run around with several young men. She is assertive and outgoing, to the point of obnoxiousness. But underneath it all, you believe her to be a lonely, insecure girl. Alright. Well, she's freshening up. Alright, cool. Here's a funny little joke. Excuse us. Well, did you think this was Leisure Suit Larry? Remove clothes. That is not understood. Well, let's do it. Let's do it another way. There you go. You do feel a bit grimy. Perhaps a shower will make you feel better. Oh, look at that. So, here's what happens if you take a shower. There are a lot of really sort of just cruel deaths in this game. Just really random things that will kill you. Where it's like, why would that happen? How was I supposed to know that? And that's really stupid. That's a thing I have to watch out for constantly. Okay, so. There we go. Yeah, that's, there's that. Now, guess what? Here, I'm going to show you what I mean about, some of this stuff. Right here. Okay. You can go in here. The elegant room must be the Colonel's. You notice there's an elevator here. So here's the clock advancing, okay? And, ooh. Look at that. Oh, well. Is there anything to see here? I don't know. So, you could walk in and see that, and then be like, that's weird. Or, you could just, pull on the armwall. Surprise, you find that the whole armwall opens to reveal a secret door. You have found a small, hidden room in the house. Look at that. And you can look through the eye holes in the paintings and see these scenes and see what's really going on. Oh, mon ami, I find it difficult to refuse you. I am so attracted to you. Well, I was quite a bit in my younger days. Oh la la, I can tell on her. I can tell. I want to slip into Applejack with her. Oh, Fifi, my dear, I do appreciate you, but you better leave now before we're noticed. If you say so, honey. Okay, so there's that. So that's how you sort of figure out what's going on. And clearly, they have a thing, right? So, let's see. Now what's going on here? This elegant room must be the Colonel's. You notice there's an elevator here. Well, let's look at the Colonel. The old Colonel seems uncharacteristically in an agitated state. His eyes dart around the room, and he fidgets with his wheelchair. Frowning, he watches you suspiciously. What's up with this cigar? The Colonel smokes a small, nasty-smelling cigar. And these are the kinds of things right here where you that you want to take note of. Like, me looking at the cigar adds to my point at the end of the game, right? Because the cigar smoke, it becomes relevant. It doesn't appear that this room has been used in a long time. However, it currently seems to be the guest room of Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. Of course, that is a reference to actor W.C. Fields. There's a lot of little funny references like that. It is Dr. Fields' bag. So it's the doctor's bag. Okay, well, that's there. Let's go out here. And now that we've learned there are secret passages, oh well, oops. And again, a secret door. And you have found a small hidden room in the house. Let's see. Oh, Gertie isn't deserving of his money. Why, she's not even a blood relative. What are you going to do about it, Mother? Well, I can certainly talk to Henry about her and those two brats of hers. You never change, do you, Mother? Never mind, Lillian. You and I will never agree on anything. Alright. Cool. Alright, well, let's see. Okay. This is the front upstairs hallway of the plantation house. A grand staircase leads down to the lower level. And also it has the most annoying sound effect in the game. Guess what? When I walk over to the stairs... Do. Oh, look, watch out. Oh, I fall and I die. That's great. So that's something you have to watch out for all game. Alright, well. Let's go downstairs. This is the front downstairs hallway of the big house. A grand stairway leads upstairs. Okay. That's cool. Well, let's go this way. Oh. Oh, is it not? Usually the chandelier falls on you. This is the back downstairs hallway of the big house. Double French doors lead out back. And now guess what? There are secret passages all up ends. You pull on the grandfather clock and, to your surprise, find that the whole clock opens to reveal a secret door. And another hidden room. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright. What a skinflint Uncle Henry is. Man, what I could do with his dough. How rich is he, darling? Don't know for sure. At least a couple mil. If he's so rich, why doesn't he keep this place up better? It's such a dump. The old miser wouldn't part with a penny if he could help it. I wonder if Fifi is getting any of his money, though. Oh, I bet she's trying to anyway. Why, she practically has one around her little finger. Darling, it's disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, what are you going to do about Clarence? Oh, him. I decided to bring up with Clarence. Avenue Bow director, no less. He's such a doll. Clarence isn't going to like it when you break it off. I don't trust him all. The snake! Oh, darling, that reminds me. Remember that little medical problem I had? I don't trust Wilbur to keep it quiet. It could ruin my career if it got out. I've got to talk to him. You do that, dear sister. As for me, I'm going to retire to my room for a while. Kiss, kiss. Alright, well. We've learned a lot there. Let's see. What's over here? Oh, look. Is it a secret passage? It might be. Yep, there's secret passages all over here. You push on the old mirror, and to your astonishment, finds the mirror opens to reveal a secret passage. Does April have to sit in the house listening to me doing this? I have my door closed, so she's off playing video games while I do this. At the table. Let's see. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Let's see. Well, I've offered her a fair deal many times for property along the river, but the old biddy won't sell. Soon she's gonna force me into taking some sort of action. What could you possibly want with that swampy land anyway? It's no good for anybody. Little do you know, Gertie, my dear, let's just say I happen to know it's worth a great deal. I have several rich potential investors who would back me up on any plan to exploit to develop it. Well, tell me! I've said too much already. You'll probably go and blab everything to Ethel. Oh, the nerve! Well, if I were Ethel, I wouldn't sell you any land either. You're no better than a low-down snake in the grass. I don't know what my daughter sees in you. My affair with Gloria is none of your business. Besides, she doesn't care what you think. You're trying to exploit my daughter just like you try to exploit everyone else. Well, I've got the goods on you, mister. I know about your little racehorse scam. If you don't watch your P's and Q's, I'm gonna tell everybody. Try it, lady. I've had enough of this. He looks like the Red Skull. Yeah, she kind of does. Hail Hydra. Okay, well, we're learning all the dirt, aren't we? Now, before I get to the rest of the game, the act here, let's go and see if there we go. There we go. There's a chandelier. So, you have to constantly watch out for that. Okay. Let's go outside. You are standing in front of the old plantation house, right by the front door. It's real creepy and dark out here. You shiver at the thought of venturing outside alone. Perhaps you ought to go back inside. I don't think so, game. I'm Laura. Frickin' Bo. This is the southwest corner of the mansion, right outside the billiard room. You're standing at the northwest corner of the house, right outside the Colonel's study. You've come upon a ramshackle little playhouse. Hanging from a nearby tree, you see an old rope swing. Seeing these long-ago playthings makes you wonder about the children who used to live here. This must be Kevin McAllister's house. You're standing at the west side of the circular gravel driveway leading to the old plantation house. Let's see, I'm looking for, on the west corner of the island, you see an old dilapidated stable surrounded by an empty corral. And you've come upon a rundown carriage house. Old crates have been piled before one of the doors. For obvious reasons, it has not been used as a carriage house for some time. Wow, let's go in here. You peer through the gloom of the old carriage house. Parts of a decrepit carriage lie in the right corner, and a small rowboat named Minnow rests in the left corner. There's an oil can on the table. Oh, okay. Take the oil can. You see parts of an old carriage in the right corner. Oh. You look inside the decrepit carriage and find a crowbar, thinking it might come in handy. You take it with you. Well, well, well. Now, I happen to know a bit about the weird side quest in this game. And I'm going to go collect some stuff that I need for it. At this end of the island, there's a small, quaint chapel. Behind it, you see an old family cemetery. Well, let's go in here. This is the old plantation chapel. Above the pulpit, you see a beautiful stained glass window. You notice some sagging floorboards near the pulpit. The floorboard has been pried open, exposing a small niche in the chapel floor. Inside the niche, you see an old leather-bound Bible. After removing the brittle old Bible from the opening in the floorboard, you carefully open it. Written inside the front cover, you see, and this is a list of the Crouton family, their dates, having that they were born and that they passed away. Upon further searching through the old Bible, you notice a strange notation on the last page. It says, "Sarah, our end is near. The bell will ring solemnly on our final night, and then will sound no more. Sir Lancelot will forever salute us. Do not weep for us, my child. We will watch over you. We love you. Do not ever forget. Mama." Well, with a sad heart, you tenderly close the fragile Bible and reverently place it back in its hiding place under the chapel's floorboards. What's out here? Oh, well, it's the back there. This is an old family graveyard behind the little chapel, set among the various family graves and monuments. You notice two large tombs. And ooh, spooky ghost. It's just for a show, though. It's just a cool little thing. So, yeah, the croutons, they all drowned in soup. They did. They couldn't swim. So let's see. So we've got that oil can and the Bible. And here you see a rusted iron bell at the top of an old bell tower. A rope dangles a short distance beneath the bell, while a ladder runs up the tower's side. Behind a weathered fence, you also notice the remnants of the old plantation's fields. Well, this is a good time to save. And here, where are we? This appears to be the Colonel's study, as a large desk dominates the room. Upon the desk, you notice a small glass case at the back of the room. Two large cabinets also catch your attention. You feel better now that you're back in the house. It was scary out there. Thanks for hanging out, comedians on the couch. Glad you enjoyed. Hope you watch it. Watch it later, yeah. Let's see. Let's look at Fifi. Fifi is the Colonel's pretty French maid. You surmise that she is probably very apt in her duties, whatever they may be. Fifi is young, blonde, and sexy. Although she seems to have a vivacious personality, you can sense a certain cunning underneath it all. Look at that. You look through the small glass case and notice a little silver derringer mounted upon a blue velvet backing. Cautiously, you peek inside the open door of the cabinet. Not surprisingly, part of the Colonel's weapons collection is housed there. Within the cabinet, you see an Australian boomerang, a steel cutlass, a pearl-handled dagger, a mace, and an antique crossbow. Ah, how many of those are going to be used to do the murdering? Well. This must be the library. You see many books of various and sundry topics displayed on the bookcases. Tucked into one wall, you notice an elevator shaft. Let's look at Jeeves. Jeeves is the Colonel's imposing butler. Though you find him somewhat good-looking, he nevertheless gives off a disconcerting feeling of secretiveness. You notice that Jeeves generally keeps to himself and seems to talk a little more than monosyllables. You wonder about him. Yeah, so this guy, Jeeves, of course, named for the titular character of the P.G. Wodehouse books, Jeeves, which, if you're near my age, perhaps you know it from, you know him as the character that Stephen Fry made famous in the British television series Jeeves and Wooster. But yeah, that's where the name Jeeves and the whole Jeeves the butler trope comes from. Although he's a bit more kind of Lurch from the Addams Family. And Dr. Wilbur C. Fields is a pudgy man in his mid-50s. He seems to be a nervous type and sweats profusely. You wonder about his medical practices and if he ever samples his own wares. You gather that he has been the Colonel's personal physician for many years. Wow, alright. Let's go over here. What's in here? Oh, you've entered the parlor of the old mansion. Against the back wall, you notice a sculpted marble bar, and in the corner, a parrot swings from its bird stand. And here, Clarence Sparrow is a dapper-looking man in his late 40s. From what you have gleaned, he has been the Colonel's attorney for some time and seems to know the rest of the group as well. His manner is a bit on the curt side, and you can sense a bit of sneakiness here. So there's just everybody's shifty. So Clarence Sparrow, of course, that's a play on words of the name of Clarence Darrow, the American lawyer and American Civil Liberties Union leader of the time. Look at that. Upon the countertop, you see a decanter of cognac. That becomes important. Alright, well. And, Jeeves doesn't seem to follow me out. Even though I'm out here now. Alright, you want to see a funny thing? Oh, let's oil this thing's hand. Okay, cool. Oh, let's die. Ha 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 ha! We'll drink the decanter later. Turkey leg. Alright. Let's oil the head. And open the mask. And you carefully open the armor's visor and peek inside. You see a small metal valve handle hanging by a hook inside the armor's helmet. You grab the valve handle. You also see an old yellowed note pasted to the inside of the helmet. Curious about the old note, you read it. It says, "Our dearest daughter, Sarah, we knew you would know to look in the armor. This war is terrible. We fear our end is near. In case you're not the only one to find this note, we won't give too much away. Use this valve handle with your favorite water nymph. Don't ever forget, we love you very much. Love forever, Papa and Mama." And these clues, these letters left for Sarah, like you start to piece together. There's this whole kind of puzzle that's separate from the main game, and that you can just completely miss. That doesn't have anything to do with anything else that's going on, but you're kind of collecting these clues. Okay, your favorite water nymph. How do you choose which one's your favorite? Okay. Well, we've got that. Ah. Okay, let's save. What's in here? Oh, it's just an empty closet. Oh. Sometimes there's someone waiting to murder you there. This is a cozy guest room which Gloria and Gertie are sharing. And here we go, Act 2. Alright, you see her sleeping right there, right? As I look at her. Alright, now we're going to leave the room through the only entrance. What's over here on the floor? Looks like someone dropped a white handkerchief on the floor. You mean, right outside the door of the only entrance where I just was? Oh, well, let's go back in here. Oh, what happened? Did something happen in here? A small table is lying on its side near a wide open window. Oh, well, my goodness. That's cigar smoke you smell. Who could have opened the window and why? Oh, same, so cigar smoke. Could it be the Colonel? Could it be Clarence? Jeez, they both have cigars. I don't know. Someone's walking outside on the second story veranda. Who could it be? Let's save the game in case I die here. There. Oh. Is anybody in here now? Oh, there we go. Ha ha ha. That's what you get for being such a snoop, Laura. Yeah, Laura Bow's cone of vision is Xenome soldier worthy, cigar smoke. Oh. One important tool a good detective uses besides asking questions of people to selectively reveal information to them and listen to their response. If you tell Gloria about Fifi, you may receive additional information about Fifi. At least what Gloria thinks of her. Honey, if you found any items you're confused about or would like more information about, try showing it to the others. They may reveal more information about it to you. Thanks, Daddy. Thanks, Thought Bubble. Okay, let's see. Well, I hope she's okay. What are the odds? What do you think? Let's see. Well, let's go out here. And you can always see that guy, the mysterious killer, we assume, pass by the window. That just happens throughout the game. Oh, well. I can't go on with this any longer. I must tell him about... Quiet. Let's go into the house and continue this discussion. It is Colonel Sanders. It totally is, yeah. No privacy here either. Come on, let's go to the dining room. Oh, well. I know exactly what to do then. It just not right. We've got to tell him about it. No, it'll work out, Wilbur. I've got some plans. How are you going to replace that $100 grand we took from Henry? Where would you get that kind of money? I know people. I can do it. Trust me. Why are we so stupid as to buy into a racehorse anyway? And to use Henry's money, we should have known better. It would have worked out, Wilbur. It wasn't our fault that a bunch of Symbol's horse broke his leg. It's not my fault that Asterisk broke his leg. All I can say, Clarence, is you'd better do something fast. Because if you don't, I'm fessing up. I'll handle it, Wilbur. She'll be stupid and say something. I gotta go. Remember, don't say nothing. Symbol's horse, yeah. Alright, wow. This is a very elegant dining room. It looks like the Colonel has some class after all. This old house has a nice big kitchen. Oh, wow. Alright, let's see. Wow. Oh, Lillian's upset about something. Uh-oh. She's talking to Seely. Seely. Of course. Now, this is a little bit... This is obviously a very stereotype depiction of someone, of like a black woman, and that like a... in this sort of ex-slave plantation era kind of time period. So, Celia is the Colonel's cook. She is an overweight black lady who on the surface seems to be distant and unfriendly. However, you sense that she is probably a very nice person just minding her own business. You've heard that Celia practices voodoo, and you wonder about this. Okay, alright. Oh, leftover soup bones. It might come in handy. You grab it and take it with you. You're standing at the northeast corner of the house, right outside the kitchen. Beside the kitchen door, you see a doghouse and a cellar door. Come and get it. Aw, puppy. Old Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III snoozes in his doghouse. Oh, puppy. Cookie. Oh, he's a good dog. Oh, that wouldn't be a good idea. What are you talking about? Of course it's a good idea. Are you stupid? You peer into the dark interior of the doghouse and look around. What's this? Why, it looks like a necklace of small amethysts and quartz stones. Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III must have found it someplace and brought it here. You quickly grab it and take it with you. Great. Oh, jeez. Man, Lillian's, like, upset about something. And it turned out it's Seely's necklace. My necklace. I was wondering where it got to. Well, Missy Laura, thank you. Wonder what's going on in the secret passage. Let's see. And yeah, you could miss a lot of this. Yeah, you can. You can definitely miss a ton. You seem distant, babe. What's the matter? Well, darling, it was very difficult. What's difficult? You and I want to end it. you know, breaking off. Are you joking or something? That's ridiculous. You'll never work in this town again. No, darling, I'm not joking. I have a new beau. He's a director. Yeah, well, I have to think about this. You know, we can't break up without my permission, okay? See you around, sweetheart. Oh, well, that wasn't threatening or anything. No, no, sorry. Well, what's over here? Oh, a murderer! Look at that! You just get grabbed and now you're dead. Okay, let's not, let's yeah. Let's not explore over there, because that's just bad. Let's see. It's over here. Haven't been in here yet. You found the Colonel's billiard room. Funny, he doesn't seem to be the kind of guy who would enjoy playing billiards, listening to records on the Victrola, or the player piano. Oh look, didn't they just break up? Now they're playing pool. All right. Okay. Can I go outside, please? Oh. Oh my God. Oh dear. It looks as if Gertie has accidentally fallen from her upstairs window and killed herself. Or was it an accident? House of 1,000 Laura Corpses, yeah. You know, as far as the title of the game goes, The Colonel's Bequest, it's kind of a stretch, right, to fit it into the whole quest naming scheme. You quickly examine Gertie's body and see that she died of a broken neck. You can see no clues as to what might have happened. Well. Let's see. Mother, oh no, it can't be. Gloria is Gloria Swan Song. Swan Song, haha. A reference to Gloria Swanson, actress. You're very mean. There's nothing there. Oh, well, Oh, I don't think we've looked at Gloria yet. Let's see. Gloria Swan Song, a beautiful platinum blonde, is the Colonel's other niece and Gertie's daughter. She seems so glamorous with her long feather boa, stunning jewels, and lovely gown. You've been told that she is a successful actress in Hollywood, although you've never heard of her. Of course, well, Laura Bow, that's a reference to actress Clara Bow. And look at that, she's gone. Where is she? Don't know. Well, the body's already gone, cleaned up. Well. Whoops, I didn't want to go there. I want to go here. Oh, this appears to be another guest room that Rudy and Clarence are sharing. Ugh, what's going on there? Oh. Friend-zoned. Wow. What's this dude's deal? It seems that Rudy Dijon is Gloria Swansong's brother and Gertie's son. You surmise that Swansong must be Gloria's stage name. Rudy is a handsome man, and any woman would be attracted to him. But you sense an undercurrent of hostility in Rudy, a sense that he should not be crossed. Well. Yeah, chandelier noise is super annoying. Told you it was the worst sound effect in the game. Oh, well, looky here. This elegant room. Oh, look at this. Finally carved fireplaces show the craftsmanship of bygone days. Look at that cool cannon. It's a miniature replica of a cannon from the Spanish-American War, rendered in pewter and wood. Well, what's in the cannon, though? You see a tarnished brass key hidden inside the barrel of the cannon. You remove the key from the barrel of the cannon and take it with you. Well, 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 look at that. I knew where it was. Oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool. Oh, no. Ha ha ha. Oh, also, I forgot to show you this. Oh, look at there. It appears to be a chute of some kind. You wonder where it goes to. Oh, gee. Oh, look at that. Oh. Alright, so, haha. Lots of funny, stupid ways to die. Well, let's see here. Yeah, why is Laura doing all this? Well, she's stuck here now. On this island. She has no choice in the matter. Ugh. Why does my cursor keep appearing? It's annoying. Where do I want to go? I think I need to go into the basement. Oh, the basement. Dun 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 dun. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I'm having fun, Lillian. Why do you need to know if I'm having fun? Mind your own goddamn business. Alright. Oh, let's go down in the basement. That never results in anything bad. This must be the butler's room. Actually, it's not too bad considering it's down in the cellar. Let's get these crackers. Well, let's look at the... See a box of crackers on the nightstand next to his bed. Okay. So you know they're crackers. You ask Jesus if you can have the crackers. He nods his head in approval. Cool. It's gonna take all your stuff. Snoop to your house. Yeah. Let's see here. So over here, oh, this is the southeast corner of the mansion, right outside the parlor. Hey, Super Spartan. How's it going? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let's give a cracker to the parrot. Wow, God, let's learn to type. Let's see. Whoops. You give a cracker to the parrot. Oh, I can tell him. Tell him, racehorse scammer. Alright, well. Okay. How weird. What a strange thing. That parrot probably knows some secrets. What do you guys think? And look at this. I got 6 crackers left. What could he tell me? And here we are, Act 3. Alright. We'll just leave. And then we'll just go back in. And oh look, something looks wrong here. A chair has been knocked over and there are signs of a struggle on the floor. Look at that. What's on the floor? A fireplace poker has been dropped on the library floor. You see some small pink feathers scattered upon the floor. You wonder how the small pink feathers got on the floor. They look like they may have come from a pillow or a feather boa. You as you retrieve the fireplace poker, your eyes happen to fall upon some small pink feathers scattered upon the floor. Yes, I already saw those. You spy an open magazine on the library table. Why, this must be the magazine that Wilbur was reading. You read the name of the magazine. It's called The Racehorse Quarterly. Upon examining the open page, you see a picture of a beautiful thoroughbred named Sonny Boy. The name Sonny Boy has been circled in red. Well. Well, let's go see what, let's go see what the parrot thinks of all this. Thanks for the cheer, Mavmia. Oh, she's after me. Oh, I'm still afraid. Alright. Well, let's go upstairs. Let's go check the old secret passages. Do some spying. Let's save the game in case I accidentally die on the railing. Okay, cool. Got it. What's this? What's this cane? Okay. Oh my god, I cannot type. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, old man's got a secret. He can walk? What's up with that? What do you think? Let's go up here. The stairs lead to a third level of the house. There's a doorway in front of you and another to the right. And you can see there's an attic behind that door. Oh, this must be Fifi's room. Although her room is in the attic, she has fixed it up nicely. Look at that. It's fine cognac. You don't care for liquor? Oh, she doesn't drink. She's a good girl. Okay. Not for her. It dulls her detective wits. Let's go over here and see what's going on over here. Uh-oh. What are these two characters doing? Who is this so-called director that Glory is seeing now? Well, to punch his lights out for getting between me and my gal. Gloria was never your gal. Just because she went out with you a couple times, you thought you owned her. Well, I got news for you, buddy. My sister doesn't need to settle for the likes of you. As a matter of fact, you were nothing but a mere dalliance for her. Dalliance? Huh. Well, you're the one who can't make a commitment to anyone. You're just trying to sink Gloria down to your lousy level. You ain't good enough to kiss the ground she walks on. You're nothing but a low-class jerk. Quit butting in between me and Gloria. It's none of your business. I'll handle it the way I want. I won't be asking your permission. I'm warning you, Jack. If I see you near my sister again, I'll cut you up in little pieces and feed them to the dog. Got it? Look at him, huh? Made you flinch. Wow. So as you're learning, no one likes anyone else. Everyone, just, no one gets along. Right. Oh, hey, Colonel. I know your secret. pay me. Cut me into your inheritance and I won't talk. Maybe I'm the killer. Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't there a bag here? Oh, you don't see it here. Oh, God. Where is that medical bag? Alright, let's see. Let's go out here. Go out back here. Good place to go. Out the back door, garden path encircles a small statue, then continues on through a lovely rose arbor. There is actually a rare Easter egg where see the statue that's right in front of me? A statue that looks like that will go flying across the background, like behind the rose garden. And there is another asset in the game's files. It's a little like a biplane that'll do the same thing, but it's a super rare thing that doesn't happen very often. So this game makes you want a mansion so much, so you can have like secret passages and stuff. It's totally what I would do. Ah, there's a poor but clean shack here at the edge of the old sugarcane fields. Nearby you see a small chicken coop. Oh, look at this. Hi, chicken. Talk to the chicken. This isn't King's Quest 3. Alright, well. What's here? Hey. Nice to see you again, Miss Laura. Won't you come in? See, this place looks quite cozy and comfortable. She's managed to make a home out of this little old shack. If you want, you can sit, spell, and we'll visit. Wow. I want to thank you for bringing back my healing necklace. I've been feeling kind of poorly lately. Great. Glad. Goodbye. But now, I happen to know we want to come back in. And I want, because I want her carrot. Before taking the carrot, you look at Seely for permission. See nods her approval. With that, you take the juicy-looking carrot for yourself. Alright, well, now we got a carrot. Alright. Well, let's see. Let's go exploring. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Doot 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 doot. There's lots of stuff to do over here. First we gotta find our next victim, though. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, no! What's happened to Wilbur? Someone must have hit him over the head and killed him. Nervously, you look behind you, but there's no one there. Oddly enough, you can also find his body, in the stable with the horse. Wilbur! These sound effects are different from the ones you had. You might have had a different sound card. I'm playing with the Roland MT32 audio. Well, let's see. With trembling hands, you search Wilbur's body and confirm your suspicions that he died by a tremendous blow to the head. What's this? Why, it's Wilbur's monocle. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. And boy, does this monocle ever come in handy. We can examine the handkerchief with a monocle. You carefully examine the white handkerchief using Wilbur's monocle, much like a magnifying glass. Why, what's this? You see a small EP Ethel Prune in one corner of the white lace trim. Let's look at the poker. You examine the entire fireplace poker with the monocle. Uh-oh, there are traces of blood on it. Must have been what he was killed with because we found it in the library where it looked like there had been a struggle. Oh my god, go outside, Laura. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to go? Oh, there's Ethel. No, we want to oil that bell, the rusted bell that may have loosened it. I'm going to actually save a separate game here because there is an oops error that happens with Ethel wandering around. Well, let's just pull this down. Okay, reaching up with a cane. Oh. Oh no. The bell fell on me. Ah, now you're a real Southern belle. Get it? Okay. You gotta stand over, well, away from it. You reach onto the rope and pull. Ooh, that was close. Look at that bell. What's that attached to the bell? Ah, it's some sort of old metal crank. We're gonna do some cranking. Okay, thinking it might be useful, you remove the crank from the bell and take it with you. Yeah, I generally just do not like being on the screen with her because there's a crash involving her. Let's see. Ah, the stable. Let's go in here. There's only one stall in this old stable. As there is an old broken down nag in the stall, you deduce this must be Blaze. Alright, well, this is fine. Whoops. We're gonna go get that lantern. Okay. Oh. Or maybe we'll just die. Okay. Oh, we feed the carrot to the horse. You hold the carrot in front of Blaze's nose, who begins to cautiously sniff at it. He then gently takes it into his mouth and eats it. He looks at you and whinnies softly, as if in friendship. Now we can open the gate. Get the lantern. Close the gate. Can we pet the horse? Oh, yeah, you're good boy. You gently stroke Blaze's soft nose. He seems to like that. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh, you're a good boy. Okay, cool. All right. So now, let's, see, where is it? Is it right here? Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? There's actually another funny thing with the horse I have to go back and show you. Let's see here. Let's go in the dollhouse. You're inside a leaky old playhouse. I don't think petting works instead of the carrot. I think you have to feed it the carrot. Oh. This is a bit odd. Your friend seems to be reading a book to those old dolls. Huh. Oh, it just doesn't even give you any kind of dialogue. Huh, what are you doing here, Laura? Okay, hold on. You're weird. Girl, you are strange. Hold on, before we go on, I do have to show you. Oh, no, go in. Okay. Throw bridle a horse. This isn't King's Quest 4. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well. Alright, she was talking to dolls. Everything's okay now. Poster on the wall. What poster? Where was there? Oh, in the dollhouse? I don't know. We can go back and look a little later. Let's go up here and check and see if anything's going on. Oh, look. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh. He just keeps getting friend-zoned. You'll regret that, you little vixen. Well, alright. That's... She falls asleep fast. Alright. Now... Let's save the game here real quick. Now, this is something that I had an issue with during my my prep. I'll show you. So we can get in the elevator. What do you want to do with the brass key? A faint click is heard as you turn the key on the lock. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out the right way to tell it to use the key. So this elevator, you can use it to go up to, up here. And then, oh, but with that brass key that we got in the cannon, we can go into the attic. What a dark and creepy attic. It helps to have the moonlight shining in through those big windows. Among all of the junk, a stack of old newspapers catches your eye. This seems to be an old stack of 1890s editions of the Times Democrat. As you look through them on October 18th, 1898 edition catches your interest. You begin reading. New Orleans, Louisiana. Colonel Henry Dijon came home today after spending several months in the hospital following injuries in the recent Spanish-American War. Colonel Dijon took several bullets to his pelvic and shoulder areas as he attempted to carry a seriously injured fellow soldier to safety. Incredibly, though injured himself, he managed to make it safely behind American lines. Colonel Dijon was duly decorated and discharged with honor by the U.S. Army. New Orleans welcomes home a true American war hero. Well, is that why the colonel is in a wheelchair? You wonder. It's dark back here in the attic. Oh, the moonlight from the large windows doesn't light this part of the attic very well. Through the gloom, you can see piles of uninteresting boxes and old junk. However, there's an old trunk that does interest you. Whoops. What's over here? Whoops. Oh my god, this is annoying. Okay, well, let's go, wait, hold on. What's over here? No? There's no murderer out to get me? Okay, maybe that's a different screen. Peering into the open trunk, you see old army clothing and various paraphernalia. This must be where the colonel keeps his old army gear. Lying on top of everything else, you notice a large officer's cape, a pair of leather gloves, a colonel's hat, and an old pair of army boots. Remember that. That is important. I could swear there's totally, like, somewhere in this attic where, like, the killer jumps out and gets you. Isn't it? Isn't it? I swear it's over here. Well, okay. Anyway, you've seen enough of it. You've seen plenty of those jump scares, right? Okay, so that's the attic. It's the bright blue box, so that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We don't have to see every single death. And now, let's go down here. What have we here? Act 4. Well, I'm standing in a place with a person here. I wonder what that means for that person's longevity in this world. Huh. Let's see. Oh, things look suspicious here. All of a sudden, you can see pieces of a broken record on the floor by the Victrola and a small pile of pink feathers next to it. Huh. What's up? A small pile of pink feathers looks terribly suspicious. Could they have come from Gloria's feather boa? Well, let's see. The muddy spot looks like a partial footprint. As you bend down to retrieve the largest piece of the broken record, you notice some spots of mud on the rug, which I looked at. Whoops. Ah, too far. Squinting into the monocle, you carefully examine the piece of broken record. Closely situated to each other, you notice 2 different fingerprints. Wow. Let's go see what the parrot thinks of all this. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'll teach her. Oh, she can't break up with me. Oh. Wow. Huh. Well, that's awkward. Let's see what's going on here. What? What's this? Someone dropped an old cigar butt on the floor. You know where to pick up the small cigar butt? You examine it with a monocle, but don't see anything interesting. Well, alright. Oh my god. Oh, I can't leave. Change my game speed to leave the frickin' secret passage. Jeez. Alright, well, let's see. Let's go over here. Well, everything looks more or less cleaned up. Nothing to see here. Huh. That's suspicious, isn't it? You notice you use carpet sweeping the rug, huh? Cleaning up the evidence, huh? Alright. Maybe he wants all the money. What's happening here? What an interesting collection of weapons Uncle Henry has. I wonder... Oh, Laura, you startled me. Well, okay. That's fine, alright. Oh, it's Rudy. Well. What's going on there? What's that man doing? Let's see. Oh, this is an odd-looking place. It seems to be a private little garden, completely surrounded by a large hedge. You wonder why. And here's Clarence wandering around. I'm actually going to save the game because I can screw up a little bit here. And that would be bad. Now you're standing at the east side of the circular gravel driveway leading to the old plantation house. Alright. This quaint gazebo looks like it was once a nice spot for quiet reflecting. Looking north, you see some tall hedges. What's this? Gloria is lying very still upon the gazebo floor. On closer inspection, it's clear that someone strangled Gloria with her own feather boa. No, apparently I can't attack the gazebo. I mean, it's very threatening. It's a D&D joke for you all. Well, nervously you examine Gloria's body and confirm that she was indeed viciously strangled with her feather boa. Well, what's going on here? What is this world coming to? What a wonderful view of the old plantation house. From here you can almost imagine what it must have been like during its glory days. Get out of my sight, you jerk. No, you get out of my sight. Why, you little pipsqueak. Don't mess with me, bud. Just stay out of my way. You ain't heard the last of me, Rudy. I'll get you for this. Oh, brute gesture. Well. Awkward. Okay, well. And now, there's, yeah, white people only days. Seriously. So now I have to find Ethel wandering around here like a filthy drunk. We will take the opportunity to explore. You're standing at the south edge of the Bayou Island, looking towards the great old plantation house. An old road runs alongside the plantation's front wrought iron fence. Let's see. A weather-beaten dock extends from the island's edge out into the alligator-infested bayou. Toward the center of the island, you can see the old plantation house. What's up, frog? Oh, this isn't King's Quest. What if I just fall in the water and die? Oh, well. Alright. Alright, well, let's see. Now I have to just kind of go wandering around and frickin' find Ethel. I don't know where she's at. Let's go look at that poster somebody was asking about. Oh, the game does not understand poster. You look carefully at the walls around you, but see nothing special about them. The dolls look like they've been hanging around here for a long time. You wonder who they used to belong to. Oh, and there's Ethel right there, wandering around like a filthy drunk. Okay. Act 5, here we go. Well, well. We haven't been to the Rose Garden yet. Let's go in there. This is a wonderful little garden. You wonder who planted it. Certainly not the Colonel. This is dreadful. Poor Ethel has been hit over the head and killed. Something terrible is going on around here, and you suddenly feel a cold fear spreading ominously throughout your body. What is this, like the fourth dead person she's found? Suddenly you feel a cold fear? I would be terrified right now. I would be finding someplace to hide. You fearfully search Ethel's body and find that she was indeed killed by a terrible hit on the head. Wow. And she can also, her body can also appear in the carriage house. There are like 2 different places most bodies can be found, except for, I think Gertrude is, it's always the same spot. So, you're at the southwest edge of the Bayou Island. The old road and fence have been overtaken by the rising swamp water. What is this? That's odd. There's a rolling pin lying on the ground. As you pick up the rolling pin, you notice a muddy footprint nearby. Mud puddles dotting the... What? You have a footprint with monocle? There we go. Using Wilbur's monocle as a magnifying glass, you carefully examine the muddy impression and can see that it definitely is a boot print. Aha! There on the sole is an insignia of an eagle. You scrutinize the entire rolling pin with Wilbur's monocle. Aha! You've discovered traces of blood on it. Oh well. You're walking along the south edge of the Bayou Island. An old road runs alongside the old plantation's front wrought iron fence. In the distance you see a carriage house. Alright. Well, let's go back in. Let's go back inside. Oh well, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. She's a fast changer. Oh, fancy. Fifi must be getting ready to see someone special, as she's taking great pains to make herself look pretty. Ah. Whoops. Go down here. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to go in the parlor here. Oh, look, it's Clarence. Ah, he's got a cigar. That is a... It's a big cigar. You guys hear the bark souls going on in the background? Aw, Chief, kissed me again. Aw. Alright, well. It's a little weird. What's going on in here? Oh, look, it's Rudy. He's having a snack, alright. Rudy's enjoying a cup of coffee and a piece of pie. Pie. I want some pie. Got some coffee right here. Oh, look at that. That mug. That's appropriate for today. That's my Michael Myers mug. Well, let's go over here. What do we have right here? Oh, it's a Lillian and Uncle Henry. Why are you treating me this way, Uncle Henry? Don't you care how I feel? Don't I matter to you anymore?
You matter to me the same as everyone else does, goddammit. No more, no less. You freaking entitled, goddamn woman. You millennials.
I don't understand it. I thought I was special. I thought you cared for me more than for Gloria or Rudy or any of the others.
You're right, you thought that. You were wrong. I hate you just as much as everybody else.
What about when I used to come and visit you? You were like a father to me. How can you be like this now?
I'm afraid you misunderstood a lot of things, Lillian. I was just trying to help my sister, that's all. To me, you were just her insecure whiny kid.
I won't hear any more of this. You're lying to me, Uncle Henry. Somebody's behind this, I just know it. And I intend to find out who it is. Au revoir, Uncle Henry.
You frickin' spoiled brat. You gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Alright. Wait a minute. There's a clue in here. You notice a faint aroma of perfume. Oh. Dun dun dun. Oh, let's see here. Look at that clearance. That shift character. Look at that. Sexy Jeeves. Jeeves must be getting ready to see his own special as he's taking great pains with his appearance while standing at his sink. You notice a lovely bouquet of flowers on Jeeves' bed. You have a feeling you know who will be the recipient of these flowers. Oh, I wonder, is it going to be Laura Bow? I thought you would like these flowers. I'm trying to be romantic. Oops. I did not mean to go that way. There we go. Want to go inside here. Over here. Up here. And see what old Henry is doing. Oh, well, he's gone. Out of his wheelchair. Uh-oh. Act 6. Okay. At this point, I want the folks here to think, based on everything you've seen, everything you know, people who don't already know this game. What do you think's going on? Like, what is your read on what the situation is, who the killer is, what the motive is, and all that? What do you think? At this point, like I said, there's 8 acts. We're at the beginning of Act 6 here, right? The Colonel's wheelchair sits empty in the middle of the room. And yeah, I'm sorry, that chandelier sound effect is pretty bad. Ooh, man, I'm just zipping around. Jeez. There is a good ending and a bad ending, but there is not a clue thing where it's like, maybe this person did it, maybe this person did it. It's not like that. There's like a specific narrative conclusion to it. A small empty bottle has been thrown into the wastebasket. Oops. Well, you read the small print of the sleeping powder bottle through the monocle. It says, can be fatal if taken in too large a dose. Uh-oh. Well, where would the sleeping powder go? Where would it have, where would, they put that? to kill someone. Well, let's go up here. Let's go up here and check in on Fifi. What is happening around here? You have discovered poor Fifi and Jeeves lying dead on the floor with their spilled drinks nearby. You don't like the looks of this at all. You thoroughly examine Jeeves and Fifi's body. Like, the one body. They've just intertwined. They've become one. But cannot see how they might have died. You are very puzzled. Oh, well, a strange white powder is collected in the bottom of the cognac decanter. Oh, whoops. Bending over the cognac decanter, you carefully examine it with a monocle. Yes, here are 2 clear fingerprints. Whoops. They fusioned, yeah. Well, let's see what's going on over here. So let's see. The people who are still alive are Laura, her friend Lillian, Clarence, the lawyer, Seeley, the colonel's cook, the colonel himself, Rudy, the black mustache guy, I think that might be it. Let me see. Let me look through. I have a list here of people here. So, yeah, it's down to those 6. Okay. Let's see. Huh. You think the colonel is killing everyone? Why? Lillian is writing in a book, which she apparently keeps locked in her suitcase. And yeah, the cook, the black lady, she's still alive. Clarence is writing at his desk. He's killing everyone so Laura can get his inheritance. It's a good one, yeah. Well, let's see. Like Willy Wonka. You inherit the chocolate factory, god damn it! Oh, look, what have we here? See an empty glass upon the bar. Picking up the glass, you use Wilbur's monocle. You use Wilbur's monocle as a magnifying glass and notice a faint fingerprint. If you had a chandelier that made that noise constantly, you'd send it back. Yeah. Let's give a cracker to the old parrot. Our prototype Phantasmagoria hint system here. Oh, I can't find her. Oh, where's Gloria? Oh, well, I got 2 crackers left. All right, well. Well, let's see here. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you should regift that chandelier to an enemy. That's a solid plan. Oh, look. The cabinet's open. What do we have here? Cautiously, you peek inside the open door of the cabinet. Not surprisingly, part of the colonel's weapons collection is housed there. Within the cabinet, you see an Australian boomerang, a steel cutlass, a mace, and an antique crossbow. This is not like the description before. There's something missing from the cabinet. And it is the pearl-handled dagger. Oh, that was Clarence writing in, the lawyer, who was writing in his journal that I saw. Is that who you were wondering? Yeah, that was him that I spied on. And that is Rudy. Pitting Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III. Look at that. Rudy sits sullenly on the steps outside the colonel's study with old Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III accompanying him. Aw, Rudy's already petting the dog. Yeah, well, I tried to pet the freaking dog earlier and you wouldn't let me, you cruel game. What kind of monster are you? God. Actually, we're gonna go up this way. So yeah, we got 6 people alive. Laura, her friend, the colonel, the lawyer, Rudy, and the cook, Seeley. What happens here? Uh-oh, Act 7. What are you doing here, girl? Can't you feel the evil in the air? There's something real bad around here, and I'm staying put in my cabin behind locked doors. Get yourself back to your room, you hear? Wow. Awkward. Awkward, awkward. Now what? Whoops. Ah. Oh my god. I could go in the door. Jesus. Alright. What is going on in this crazy, crazy house? What's this? Uh-oh, someone broke the glass case and took the silver derringer. That can't be good. Just saying. Oh, actually. Hey. We can just go up. That's convenient. Yes, I am going to play the Dagger of Amon-Ra eventually. I'm sort of not looking forward to that because that's just like there's a lot of dialogue in that game. There's a lot of dialogue in that game. This is horrendous. Now it's Clarence. Someone has killed him by stabbing him in the chest with a dagger. If only there were a way to flee this terrible island. Look at that. That's like a Michael Myers butcher knife. Look at that. Shaking terribly, you search Clarence's body and establish that he did indeed die by a stab wound to the chest. Oh. Is it that obvious? Upon further searching, you discover a pack of matches in Clarence's coat pocket. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. A pearl-handled dagger is stuck in Clarence's chest. Is this a pearl-handled butcher knife? Come on, look at that. That's a butcher knife. Can I get another close-up of his body? Yeah, it's really clear that Clarence was mortally stabbed in the chest with a sharp dagger. All right, well, this is awkward. Oh, hey, Colonel. There's a corpse behind you. Cool. Don't mind me walking out of the room with a body. Just don't look into that at all. Look at this. There's a suitcase lying on each bed. Well. You notice a diary lying atop Lillian's clothes. Upon opening the diary, you casually notice an ink-stained fingerprint inside the front cover. Curiously and a bit guiltily, you scan through the rest of the diary's pages. Nothing much captured your interest until you come to the latest entry. It reads, May 27th. That's today. Dear Diary, I'm so terribly upset. I can't believe Uncle Henry would do this to me. I thought I was like a daughter to him, and now I find out I'm no more important than any of those other creeps. They can't get away with it, you know. They just can't. Between you and me, Diary, you know they have to go. Because of what they all did to me. I know they were all in it together to have me put away in the nut house. I was never crazy. They just wanted me out of the picture. Now they have to... That's it. The passage ends abruptly. What could Lillian mean by all this? Upon opening the diary, you see a small inky fingerprint inside the front cover. You examine it more closely with Wilbur's monocle. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's go out here. Actually, before I go in here, why don't I go over here and show the alligators eating me? Messy bayou waters surround this old plantation, cutting it off from the rest of the world. Better watch your step around here. What up? What up, Gator? Gator? What up? What up? Oh. Oh. I guess the gator doesn't eat me. Is there one where the gator eats you? There totally is, right? There has to be. What's this? This hedge garden is very strange. In the center you see a small fountain while a nearby statue overlooks it. Perhaps at one time this was someone's place of quiet contemplation. A statue of a dancing nymph overlooks the fountain. Could it be someone's favorite water nymph? Wow. A statue of a dancing nymph overlooks the fountain. What's this? You notice a small square shaft protruding from the base of the statue. Oh well, the metal valve handle is now attached to the valve stem at the base of the statue. Upon turning the valve handle, you hear a click, and the fountain comes to life. Oh. You grab the statue and find it turns easily. As you turn it, you notice a hidden trapdoor in the ground opening simultaneously. Look at that. Ooh, will I have the voiced version of Dagger of Amon-Ra? I'm going to try to do the talkie versions, yeah. There's just a lot of... There's so much talking in that game. It takes forever just to get through, like, the first couple acts of having to interrogate everybody. It's... Oof. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, I'm actually going to save a game out here and then one in here, because there's, like, some ways to get stuck down here. Alright, we're going to light our lantern. Using a match, you carefully light the lantern. It glows brightly. Now, this is that side quest that I mentioned, right? That has nothing to do with the rest of the story. This looks like an underground passage of some sort. Boy, it sure is dark down here. The sudden sound of scurrying rats causes your heart to begin beating wildly. Hi, Drew. It's going great. And yep, another Sierra game checked off the list. Alright. Uh-oh. Is the killer going to jump out and murder me? I don't know. No. We're good. It appears that you've discovered an old sealed-off portion of the basement. You notice some outdated laundry paraphernalia in the form of a laundry chute, a wash tub, and a broken-down wringer. You can barely make out a pile of something underneath the chute. Huh. And you can see Jeeves' room off to the right there. Well, what is over here? What could this possibly be? Oh. A pile of dead bodies. Someone has cruelly dumped the bodies of Gertie, Wilbur, Gloria, Ethel, Beefy, Jeeves, and Clarence down the old laundry chute. Well, great. Pile of dead bodies lies at the bottom of the old laundry chute. The sight sickens you. You don't even want to go near them. I already searched them. It's fine. See a small metal plate in the wall next to a bricked up archway. There's a hole in the middle of the metal plate. Huh. What do we got? We got that crank. With some effort, you're able to insert the crank into the hole of the small metal plate. It fits perfectly. As you slowly turn the crank, a secret panel opens to another passage. All right. Save here. Doot 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 doot. You've come upon some stairs leading upward. You wonder where they might lead. You've entered a cold, dark tomb. From moonlight shining in through a stained glass window, you can make out 4 vaults in the wall and a stone sarcophagus on the floor. Each vault has a nameplate above it. The tomb door is barred on this side. Okay, well, and we can't go out there. The tomb door is barred shut. Oops. Let's see. I want to look at the nameplate. Nameplate reads Thomas S. Crouton. Nameplate reads Ruby Crouton. The nameplate reads Mary Frances Crouton. And the nameplate reads Claude Crouton. How do we, You insert the crowbar into the small opening between the vault door and the tomb wall. You then pull with all your might. With a loud crack, the door pops open. Ah. Great. Literally robbing graves. Trembling, you peer into the open vault. Yuck. There's a skeleton in there. Alright. And another one. There it is. Okay. There's another one. Let's just get them all. Why not? Haha. Let's see what's in here. You peer into the open vault. There's an old wooden casket in there. And look at that. Yep, skeleton. What's this? Whoops. I want to get that pouch. You remove the leather pouch from the vault and take it with you. And you open the leather pouch and peer inside. It's full of precious jewels. Carefully, you close it again so as not to lose any. Ho-ho, look at that. Let's get out of here. Well, at least I haven't murdered anybody in this game. I've just grave robbed, right? Is she my first Sierra protagonist who hasn't murdered? Alright, well. Now I'm rich. Now I don't need that freaking inheritance. Now I can save the Goondocks. Do 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 do. All right. Case closed. I'll just buy this whole goddamn island. Mind your P's and Q's, Buster. Remember who you're dealing with. Bo. Laura Bo. Go. And now I would like to go that way. I want to go up here. I want to go over here. And what up? Celie sits in a pew before the pulpit, her head bent in fearful prayer. What are you doing here, girl? Something mighty terrible is happening. Evil spirits are all around us. I think we're gonna die before this night's over. Alright, so she's scared. Wow. What's going on in here? Oh, you again. We have a visitor, darling. Sit up straight now. Lillian is acting very bizarre. Not only is she playing with the old dolls, but she's treating them as if they were alive. She barely notices you. Look at this. She's like, ah! Shaking babies, yeah. It's a great idea. Our visitor is talking to us. Pay attention now. Huh. Well, that's weird. That is real bizarre. So, well, hold on. Let's go look at the next couple of events. See what's happening. Save my game here in case I die on the freaking chandelier. Or the staircase, rather. Because you could fall off both sides. It's stupid. What is this? What's he doing? Rudy appears to be frantically searching for something in your room. He seems to be very upset. Beat a kid, so none of your business. Alright. It's a little weird. Well, wait, no, hold on. This is the wrong room. I want to go down into his room. Uh-oh, a bad feeling comes over you as you look around this room. The small desk chair has been knocked over and you see a fresh blood stain on the rug. What is going on? What's going on here? Clarence has left his notebook on the small writing desk. Uh-oh. Act 8. You notice that just one page has been written on, and today's date, May 27, 1925, heads it. Curiously, you read the rest. It says, I'm terribly apprehensive about what's going on here. I can't say why, just call it a bad sensation. But as the evening wears on, I'm feeling more and more alone. Where's Wilbur? Where's Gertie? Where's Gloria? Could they have left without me? Is there a way to leave the island that I'm not aware of? Still, the spine-tingling feeling you won't leave, and frankly, I'm scared. Uh-oh. What? is going on. Oh, look it. Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III seems agitated about something. Maybe you should investigate. What up? What up, dog? Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III doesn't look like he's in a good mood. What is this? You read the note. It says, meet me in the hedge garden. Oh no. A sudden gust of wind blows away the note. Wow. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. From here on, we need to be fast, I believe. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Someone has shot Lillian to death in the hedge garden. Quite afraid now, you fear greatly for your own life. You notice the silver derringer lying on the ground near Lillian's feet. Oh my god, what do you mean I'm not close enough? I'm standing on top of it. With trembling hands, you examine Lillian's body and see the horrible gunshot wound to her chest area. What's this? You suddenly find a skeleton key in a pocket of the old army cape. Old army cape. Since it may be useful, you take it with you. You can tell by looking at her that Lillian died of a gunshot wound to the chest at point-blank range. Huh, this is strange. For some reason, Lillian is dressed in an old army officer's cape, hat, gloves, and boots. Oh my god, this game and not being close enough to things. As you stoop to pick up the derringer, your eye happens to fall upon a bullet, not far from Lillian's hand. Alright, we're going to save here. We're going to save here. So, again, I ask you, everybody who's watching this, what do you think's going on? Who do you think the killer is? And what do you think the reason is? Alright. Is this? Yeah, the parlor. You hear scuffling upstairs. Gotta get the gun, gotta get the gun. Aww. You hear scuffling further upstairs. What's this? Someone has left the doctor's bag open on the floor. The contents are a mess inside. It looks as if someone has hurriedly searched through it. All right. Oh no, Colonel John and Rudy are in the midst of a fierce struggle. You see a hypodermic needle between them, and it's impossible to tell which of the two men is the aggressor. This is indeed a dangerous situation. Who do I shoot? I got 1 bullet. What do you guys think? Well, let's shoot the colonel. Alright. He's dead. You shot and killed Colonel DeJean. Thanks, kid. You saved my life. That old coot lured me up here, and when I wasn't looking, he tried to stick me with a hypodermic needle from Dr. Fields' bag. I hate to think what was in it, but without you coming along, I might be dead now, just like the others. Did you know about the others? Well, let me tell you about it. I found out that my uncle lured us all here so he could kill us. He's never had any intention of leaving us his money to any of us at all. He only wanted to get rid of us. He's been sneaking around here all night, and one by one he's been murdering everyone. He had us all fooled, let me tell you. He was in a lot better shape than we all thought. Well, it's a shame about everyone else, but at least you and I are still alive. I'm sure this night's been real traumatic for you. You go on home in the morning, and I'll stay here a couple more days to tend to things. If you will, I'd like you to contact the authorities in New Orleans and let them know what happened here tonight. Thanks again, kid. The next morning. Oh, look, it's Jesse. It's Jesse's boat. Later that same day. As you near the wharf at New Orleans, you consider last night's events. Was Rudy telling you the truth, or could there be more to the story? Oh well, you'll probably never know. Best to forget it and go on with your life. Maybe the police will find the answers. Poor Lillian. Poor everybody. The end. Obviously the good ending, right? I mean, obviously everything's wrapped up and there's a sense of closure and everything. Oh, look. Would I like to review my notes? Well. Here, let's, some portions of your notes are rather scanty. You could replay the game to gain additional information. And I'll show you this after we get the other ending. Now, again, I'm curious as you watch this. I'm curious what people think about, like, you know, that obviously was not the right ending, right? So what happened? What went on? What is the actual deal with all of this? Well, and once again, there's a scuffle. Let's shoot Rudy. You shot and wounded Rudy. Thank you, young lady. Laura, that was some mighty fine shooting for a gal. I guess I owe you my life, don't I? Well, my nephew was trying to kill me with poison and one of Wilbur's hypodermic needles. Did I mention you shoot okay, but for a woman? Yep. I'm an old misogynist here. Oh, it's terrible what's been happening here tonight. I invite everyone here to tell them about my will, and they end up killing each other over it. Truthfully, I was keeping my eye on everyone in the house tonight, or so I thought. I didn't see any of the murders. It wasn't until I met Rudy in my bedroom that he told me what had happened. I could not believe it. He told me that my niece Lillian had finally gone totally berserk, and out of a crazy jealousy was killing everyone that she thought had got between her and me.
She managed to just about murder everyone until she attacked Rudy with my derringer. Rudy managed to wrestle the gun from her and in self-defense killed her instead. My nephew, seeing as how everyone else was already dead, decided to finish the job by killing me with a hypodermic needle. See, I died of a heart attack induced by the terrible deeds that my niece had done. I can't stand much more of this. Alright, please find Celie and tell her to fire up one of the signal rockets that we use to summon help in emergencies. We just got a stock of freaking signal rockets. That's a thing we got. Yep. Alright, I guess that's the thing. I somehow knew that one day Rudy would run afoul of the law. You've been a little servant to me for many years, Celie. But Jefferson Beauregard's Sessions III, and please trust you. I decided to leave all my money to you, provided you take care of my animals for the rest of their lives. As for you, young lady, you get squat. Of course, I can't think of nothing else I'd rather do. Thank you. Oh, that's her talking. Of course, I can't think of anything else I'd rather do. Thank you, sir. Miss Sparrow, I know you found an old Civil War treasure on my estate. Since you so bravely saved my life, I'll let you keep every dime of it for yourself as a reward.
Thank you, Colonel Dijon. That's very kind of you.
You know, Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III people are funny creatures. They're greedy, they're rude, and they're selfish. That's why we live way out there, to get away from them. Couldn't get away from come with boy. No, we couldn't. Who's a good boy? Ah, bad boy. No, not a boy. But everything will be okay now.
The end. Okay. Wow. No, I'm not going to do a black southern voice. No, hell no. Alright. Would I like to review my notes? Yes. So the sleuth-o-meter is the scoring system. And as you can see, there's barely conscious, absent-minded, amateur Gubs who seasoned PI, and super sleuth. I think I got everything, didn't I? Let's look. Person befriended, Celie. Took food item from the kitchen, Celie's cabin, and Jeeves' room. Took useful item from the body of Lillian, Clarence Sparrow, and Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. Oh, and also somebody mentioned that, oh, you wait until they just resolve the struggle themselves, but that just results in the bad ending. It's the same ending where you talk to Rudy. It's just no different. Shot both of them. But yeah, that was the real ending. That was how it goes. Let's see. People found murdered: Lillian, Ethel Pruned, Gertie Dijon, Gloria Swansong, Clarence Sparrow, Dr. Wilbur C. Fields, Jeeves, and Fifi. Found secret entrance exit in dining room, downstairs hallway, upstairs hallway, billiard room, hedge garden, all these places. All the places have secrets. Objects used more than once: crackers, crowbar, diary, oil can, and monocle. Took object from suitcase of Lillian. Valuable object taken: pouch of jewels. Religious article discovered: Bible. Items required close scrutiny. All those things I had to look at with the frickin' monocle. People with gambling habits: Rudy Dijon, Clarence Sparrow, and Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. People guilty of embezzlement: Clarence Sparrow and Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. People with a telltale scent: that's Sam and Max, Colonel Dijon, Lillian, Clarence Sparrow, and Fifi. Person refusing to sell something: Ethel Prune. People romantically involved: Colonel Dijon, Gloria Swansong, Clarence Sparrow, Jeeves, and Fifi. Person wishing to end an affair: Gloria Swansong. Has embarrassing medical history: Gloria Swansong. Object which changed location: all that stuff. Ultimate location of most bodies: basement. People who struggled physically: Colonel Dijon, Rudy Dijon's, Clarence Sparrow, and Fifi. Person with surprising secret: Colonel Dijon. People who use secret passages: Colonel Dijon and Lillian. And Laura also, come on. One who murdered the most people: Lillian. She was the murderer. Time of first visit to the attic: 9:45. Oh, is that it? Well, I think that was all of it. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, you've attained the highest possible sleuth rating. The curtain will now fall. I hope you enjoyed the performance. And that is the Colonel's Bequest. Yeah, that's it. Now, boy oh boy. Guys, I gotta tell you, the sequel to this game, The Dagger of Amun-Ra, it takes place in an Egyptian museum, and the end of that game makes you interrogates you, and it makes you answer a bunch of questions backing up what you know. They don't tell you what it was. They make you put everything together and be like, you tell us based on everything you've learned what the answers are. And if you get it wrong, you die. So yeah, it had nothing to do with the Colonel's money. It was all just Lillian being a lunatic and being like, I thought you loved me. So, yep. And now don't get, Rodbot, don't get too excited for the Dagger of Amun-Ra, because that is not a great game. It is not. It is much more typical Sierra adventure gamey than this. I think the sort of, I don't know how to, like, the sort of investigating nature of this game is quite different structurally, right, as you saw. The Dagger of Amun-Ra is a little bit more traditional, and it's not nearly as good, unfortunately. And a lot of it's got some of the worst voice acting in a Sierra game. It's up there with King's Quest V in terms of how badly it's voice acted. So, yeah, this did have Quest in its name. That's right. They jumped through hoops to keep that Quest branding there. Same with Conquests of Camelot. You'll be seeing that in a few weeks here. That was originally called King Arthur in the Search for the Grail, but they renamed it Conquests of Camelot, Search for the Grail. But yeah, that Quest was their whole identity, right? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Did I miss anything here? You talked about the sleuth-o-meter. You saw those, like, this isn't King's Quest jokes. Saw both endings. Yeah, that was that. Unfortunately, Laura Bow, not a character that persisted too far to get her own series. The whole sort of like murder mystery spooky genre was sort of this was supplanted by Gabriel Knight, really, which was a much better series. But this game is very interesting. It's a cool departure from the usual structure of Sierra games. It's a beautiful looking game. It has some of the I think best backgrounds and animations of any of the SCI games, any of the games of this era. And, it's a cool little spiritual successor to Mystery House. So, not bad. But, yes, Manhunter 2 first. I solemnly swear, Manhunter 2 is going to be next weekend, for sure. Because after that's Quest for Glory. And Quest for Glory 1 was like the last adventure game they did. That'll take us out of the 80s. I don't want to end the 80s with Manhunter 2. We'll end it with Quest for Glory 1. So, yeah. And this is really, as far as like real mysteries, I mean, yeah, the Gabriel Knight games are definitely mysteries. So this isn't the only real, I would call them a real mystery. Those are real mystery games as much as this is, right? And there was also, I mean, Phantasmagoria. That's a mystery. It's really not a very good mystery. And you guys are gonna have some fun laughing at that when I get to it. But yeah, they had a few mystery games. This was this wasn't their first one. Mystery House was obviously the first one, but this was the better version of that. And yeah, oh man, Phantasmagoria, oh boy, that game, something. And I will play Gabriel Knight at some point. Yes, absolutely. We're making our way toward it. I'm going chronologically. Gabriel Knight was 93. We're here at the tail end of 1989, so we're getting there. All right, so that's been Sierra Saturdays. if you like this episode, you can go watch the backlog. If you're this is your first episode, if you haven't caught up, this is like the 15th episode or something, 15th, 16th. What is this? What number is this? This is number 16 right now. So there's 15 more episodes for this. Yeah. You catch up on YouTube, youtube.com/geekboxing, watching here at Twitch TV/geekboxing live every Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. And and then this episode will go up the following Saturday for all the YouTube people. And if you like them, you can support me but just by subscribing, cheering on Twitch, subscribe to my channels. There's some tip jars on Stream Elements and Patreon. The links are down below. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this one. Really enjoyed it. And yes, Drew, Phantasmagoria is the quote-unquote really gory one. I mean, the effects aren't that spectacular. You'll see. But that is enough for this week. And that's the Colonel's Bequest. And I'll see you guys hopefully next Saturday for, I promise this time, for the crazy people who really want to see it, Manhunter 2 San Francisco, coming next weekend. Thank you, and goodbye.